Hello and welcome to Destination Timeshare. I'm Jeremy. Today, I'm here at Hyatt Vacation Club at Kaanapali Beach. And while we're not actually staying at this resort, that doesn't mean I can't take you on a resort tour. Let's check it out right after this. All right, so here it is, Hyatt Vacation Club at Kaanapali Beach. Main lobby registration and check-in is up there. We do have parking just across here. So if you're renting a car, that is where you're gonna park it, just across the street here. And while we're not staying here, all of these resorts are pretty much open. There's nothing stopping anybody from walking in, taking a look around. Obviously be respectful. Don't utilize the pools because you cannot pool hop here among the different resorts. Even if you're staying where we're staying at Marriott's Maui Ocean Club just down here, you can't share the pools, even though those two resorts are owned and operated by Marriott Vacations Worldwide. They're not shared. You cannot share amenities. Also over here we have the beach parking. So if you just want to come down, go to the beach, you're not actually staying here, there is a beach access just down here. But now that I've shown you that, let's walk up through here. We'll check out kind of the main lobby area, and then we'll make our way over to the pools. Now I want to point out, if you're actually staying at the Hyatt Regency Hotel, you'll actually continue on down the roadway there, and that'll bring you to the hotel property. But today, we're just taking a look at Hyatt Vacation Club. Yeah, so this here is where you'll pull up, drop off your bags. They do have bell services and valet available as well. But yeah, really nice kind of pull-up area. But let's walk in the lobby here and take a look around. That's a really nice lobby area. There is the main check-in and registration. Let's just take a walk around here and look at all the wonderful seating areas they have here in the lobby. Looks like a really nice place. They do have concierge down there at the end. And of course, lots of nice places to sit, relax, maybe just hang out here at the resort. Or maybe if you're waiting for a ride to pick you up, well, you can hang out in here too. Let's take a walk over here. There's something I want to show you just really quickly on the other side. So in here we do have a Maui gyms. So if you want some sunglasses, some jewelry, take advantage of that. And then we have one of those towel trackers to get your pool towels. Now here are the elevators kind of up to the tower, so you get to your room. This is the direction you'll come, and then I'm just gonna walk down here, point out something. I'm not gonna be able to go in it because we're not actually staying here, and my room key from the Marriott's Ocean Club does not work, but let's just walk down here and see what they got. Yeah, so this here is their arrival and departure lounge, and the Ikeka Center. So maybe it's a business center, I'm not too sure. But arrival and departure lounges are great if you get here before your room's ready. Or maybe you have a late afternoon or evening flight. It's a nice place to go and relax during the day, maybe freshen up before your flight out back to the mainland. Now that I've pointed that out to you, let's head back down here and we're gonna make our way back through the lobby and then out to see the pools and the beach. Yeah, so heading back out to the lobby, they have an ATM. Then out here they have lots of luggage carts, but these luggage carts and tubs are really just for bell services. Now making our way back through the lobby here, let's kind of cut across over here to the other side, and then we'll make our way out and through the resort. And this is kind of a first that I've never actually seen at a timeshare resort, day beds in the lobby. So nice place to come, hang out, lay down and relax with views out here to the pools. So over here it does look like they have kind of a small gift shop and cafe. So if you're looking for some food items, you can grab them there. We'll take a quick walk through there. All right, inside Lahaina Provisions Co., they do have a coffee bar. So if you want to get a coffee in the morning, you can certainly do that. But do be prepared. There was a bit of a line when I walked back through a little bit later. They also have your normal grocery items, beverages, gift items, as well as some wine and other refrigerated grocery items. So now that we've seen that, let's head back outside and continue with the resort tour. Now back out here, they do have some seating areas, places to kind of hang out, maybe if you've got a coffee or a drink. And then let's just take a walk over here. I think they have a pool that starts up over on this side. Yeah, so here's kind of where one of their pool areas is. It's kind of all one big area. They're all kind of interconnected, or at least easy to get between one and the other just by taking the pathways. This one actually has a zero entry area, so this is really nice. Maybe you have mobility issues, you have kids, makes it a lot easier to get into the pool when you have zero entry. And then over here we have the towel desk. So when you need those pool towels, that's where you're gonna go and get them. I'm noticing back over here, kind of behind the pool area, they do have a set of gas barbecue grills. Looks like maybe 4 of them in total. So if you want to grill up some great food while you're here on Kaanapali Beach, take advantage of these. They look like really nice stainless steel grills. Let's just take a look at one of them. Really beautiful grills, nice and clean. So utilize these to save a lot of money versus eating out here in Hawaii. But let's see if we can find a creative way to get back over to kind of the other pool areas. I think we can go over this way. I think there might be a spa up here. It says it's closed. I'm not going to swim in it. I'm just going to walk up there and take a look. So yeah, this here is their spas or hot tubs. Looks really, really nice. A couple of them here, fairly good size. Looks like they can seat up to 8 people in each of them. So great place to hang out. Looks like really, really nice hot tubs here. They kind of blend them in and they have these hedges around them. And actually noticing that one over there says adults only spa. You know, that is the greatest news I've seen all day. Love an adults only spa. I'd love for an adults only pool too, but a lot of places won't do that. Yeah, those there are the spas. And now we're going to kind of get a look at the rest of the pool area, and it even continues on further down. So this one here is really nice. This looks like might have actually kind of some preferred seating or something like that. I see some chairs there that say something on them, have kind of a slip over the back. We'll go up and see what that means. But they do also have some of these loungers in the pool, so you can kind of sit in the pool area, but you're not going to be fully submerged. Yeah, really, really nice pool. And now we're going to take a look at kind of the building here. I'm not exactly sure how many units. I think it's only 150 some units here at this property. Yeah, all 1, 2, and 3 bedroom units, no lock-offs, really, really beautiful units. And I understand the patio doors or the balcony doors kind of open up all the way, extending your interior space out onto the patio. We actually had a similar experience to that at Marriott's Kauai Lagoons on the island of Kauai here in Hawaii. I actually have a room tour of that property. So if you want to check out that, you can look at it right up here. Might kind of give you an idea of what those units are like there. I hear they're actually somewhat comparable to what they have here at this resort. Beautiful rooms. That's really the big benefit here. You have a really luxurious room here at the Hyatt Vacation Club, Kaanapali Beach. Now over here on the other side of the bridge is that first pool we actually took a look at, the zero entry section way up there. And I noticed you can actually easily get from one pool, kind of this upper pool, down below to the other pool. And the one that's behind me on the other side that had those loungers kind of in the water, they have a set of steps. So really, really handy. Just quickly and easily move between the pools. So now we've seen that area, let's continue around because I know there's more to see. Okay, so we're coming down here. We're now out in front of the lobby. We do have some really nice water features here. But then over here, we do have kind of that pool we were just looking at a moment ago. So let's go over and see what these kind of little slips on the back of the chairs indicate. Okay, so here we are. This is that other pool area. There's those lounge chairs. And I'm noticing these pool chairs actually say reserved for owners. Doesn't look like there's any kind of system to guarantee you're an owner. Looks like it's done on the honor system. But looks like they have chairs reserved for owners. That's kind of a really good thing because the owners here paid a lot of money for this resort. And they pay a lot of maintenance fees too. So it's great for them to have access to reserved chairs. And again, just this really nice pool area. Another set of steps to go from this one down to the other pool that's just down there. Let's go see that one next. One big drawback I'm noticing here about their pools, it says they actually open at 8:30 a.m., which isn't too bad. They close at 7 p.m. What kind of pool closes at 7 p.m.? Seems kind of early, at least compared to where we're staying at Marriott's Maui Ocean Club. All right, so here we are down here at the other pool. I really shouldn't say it's a different pool because these are all interconnected. We started at the top where the zero entry was, went down one level, went down another, and here we are. So really, really great pool here. It is actually really beautiful, and it looks like it might even continue on over there with another set of steps and down even one more level because there's one more pool over there. But before we see that, we have another one over here that I want to show you. This one here, it looks like they call the Mahulia pool. It does indicate adults 18 and older only. Hey, that's music to my ears. Adults only, no amplified music, quiet area. So this here is their quiet pool and looks really, really beautiful. Looks like it kind of has an infinity edge to it there. So yeah, really, really nice pool areas here at the Hyatt Vacation Club at Kaanapali Beach. It looks like they might be doing some yoga, stretching, that kind of thing out on the lawn. And when we visited here the other day, I saw that lawn and I thought, what the heck is that being used for? I thought maybe they do luau's out there, but I wouldn't expect this property to do a luau. Next, have luau's next door at the Hyatt Regency. I now see what it's used for, at least part of it. Looks like they're doing some exercises, stretching, and maybe even some yoga. Yeah, really, really nice pool here, and plenty of lounge chairs and plenty of shade to boot. Then down here at the end of the adult-only pool, looks like they have a ramp here. It goes down to a set of restrooms. And I'm also noticing over here, kind of on the lawn, they do have a basketball net. So maybe if you have some kids, teens, or even adults who want to play some basketball, you can take advantage of it there. So it isn't a hard surface. It's actually just on artificial turf. Yeah, this here is the adults-only pool. So now that we've seen that, let's head back this way. We have more pool areas to see. Here I am standing on the bridge from one of the pools I actually just came from recently and just pointed out that set of steps that I actually kind of pointed out there a minute ago to go between those two. And that actually goes down over here to this pool. So another really nice extension of the pool. And I noticed there's even a set of stairs right here that come from that upper pool area too. So I think that's really, really fantastic that all of these pools, all the way from up way over there where we started out, they're all interconnected and they end up all the way down here and then even at the very end, down here at the very bottom. Let's continue making our way down here. We're going to get one last good look at this kind of lower pool area next. All right, here we are at the very lower end of the pool, and you can see some nice water features, waterfall from that pool up there. And I noticed there's even a waterfall from the pool up here where the zero entry was. And I'm noticing another way you can get between the two. They have a small water slide right here. So if you like water slides, your kids like water slides, well, at least they got something. It's not real big. Just goes from the upper pool up there down here. But again, really fantastic pool area. Looks like one of the great features of this resort. And I'm noticing we have some reserved for owners kind of chairs here. And you know, owners are not immune from pool chair hogging. They have their pool towels out here already, kind of reserving the pool chairs. This one's even got a cap on it. There's a bottle over there. This one here has kind of one of those lays on it. So, you know, everybody does it. Owners complain about it, but looks like owners are doing it too. So now that we've seen this wonderful pool area, let's just walk out here because there's a pool bar and grill. And then we have, of course, the beach. All right, this looks like their pool bar. It looks like it is, of course, closed. I think it's called Pauhuakai, something like that. Can't really tell. The sign up there does have its name. But yeah, it looks like a nice little pool bar. They do have a food and drinks menu here. You can scan the QR code. Then over here, they do also have kind of a water station. So you want to refill your water bottle, or they even have some cups there. Then out here, it looks like we have a nice little seating area, some shade here as well. So nice little area here to come grab a drink. If you don't want to belly up to the bar here, you can sit out here on the grass. But now that we've seen that, let's head down here, the beach. Well, it might be next. Okay, I told you a fib. Do want to point out this lawn area here. It looks like they maybe have some kind of nets. This looks like badminton right here. And down at the end there, it looks like they might have a pickleball net. I'm not too sure how easy it is to play either of those on this artificial grass, but they do have this kind of nice lawn area where you can see they're doing some stretching activities. And now before we head over and take a look at the beach, just one last look here at the building, the Hyatt Vacation Club at Kaanapali Beach. All right, we're now making our way out to the beach area. Unfortunately, there isn't a really wide beach at this area of Kaanapali. A lot of erosion here, and of course it is somewhat seasonal, but just the way the shoreline kind of makes a bend here also at this end of Kaanapali Beach tends to make this beach down here a lot more narrow. I do want to point out they have these kind of little clamshell things. Looks like you can reserve a cabana, and they have a QR code also for food and beverage, as well as a menu there. So if you want to order food here at the cabana, it looks like you can do that and maybe even have it delivered here. So that is actually really great. But yeah, here along the beach, we can see the Marriott's Maui Ocean Club right there. So that there is the Lahaina Tower. Of course, we have the Hyatt Vacation Club here. And then the Hyatt Regency Hotel just down there. I'm not actually going to walk down there, but of course, you can take advantage of the food and beverage anywhere along the boardwalk here. And even Whalers Village is quite a ways up there, past the Marriott, past even Kaanapali Ali, and past the Westin here in Maui. So it's a bit of a walk, but you can't get there along the boardwalk here. And then there's a detour because the boardwalk ends and it just becomes beach sand. Kind of have to go out and around and then back. Remember that if you're walking up to Whalers Village. Yeah, really great views here from this property. Over there, we do have the island of Lanai. And I also like to ask, if you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. It really does help out these videos. And if you want to see another video, unfortunately, it's not going to be from here because we did not actually stay here at this resort. So I don't have a room tour to show you. But if you want to see a room tour of the Marriott's Maui Ocean Club in Lahaina Tower, an ocean view villa, well, you can take a look at it right here. Check that out coming up next. Thanks for watching. And remember, until next time, the best destination, it's always a timeshare.